Beaver are probably one of the most industrial animals on the planet. They build an entire ecosystem, and yet they do so in a surprising way. Hi, I'm Benjamin. Welcome to Nature, God and Us. A little while ago, I learned about International Beaver Day. I didn't know that was even a thing, but hey, decided that I should do something beaverish on International Beaver Day. Beaver are one of my favorite animals, and so, being as I was stuck in the office that day, I pulled up a YouTube video and I started to watch a live beaver cam. This live beaver cam is out in Britain. It's a project that they're doing to restore beaver to the area, and it was really cool to watch. For most of the day, it was just songbirds playing in the background of my office and hearing the rhythms of the forest live coming through the speakers. And it was kind of soothing, to be honest with you. But then, when it got dark and then it switched to night mode, the beaver began to come out. I sat there and I got to watch the beaver as they went about eating their dinners and chewing on trees and swimming in the water. And watching them do all of these activities, what was most impressive to me was how slowly they went about it all. You would think one of the most industrial animals on the planet would be scurrying around, really busy, hectically maneuvering to develop as much ecosystem as possible. But that wasn't the case. No, instead, they moved so slowly. They simply would eat slow. I mean, they ate at the pace that people at a restaurant might sip coffee. They were just kind of almost moseying their way along. But what was consistent is that all the things they were doing were moving towards the direction of taking care of their home. Everything that they were doing was moving in the right direction. It was slow steps, but still steps. And that got me thinking about our spiritual life and making small steps in the right direction, compounding over time, instead of trying to get instantaneous results and have Sinai experiences. It's easy in today's culture to just get caught up in trying to have big moments and massive transformations. But what the beaver shows us is that the massive transformations are made up of little steps done in the right direction. And over time, those steps compounding or accumulating to the transformation. I think it's also important to note that the transformation that an ecosystem experiences because of a beaver isn't just because of the beaver. It's because of the other life forms that move in or that start to bloom and blossom because the beaver is there. So my encouragement to you is to look at your life and see, where are you being steady, heading in the right direction, moving forward, even if it's in small steps, whether that be in your spiritual life, your professional life, whether that be in relationships or in time and solitude. All of us need to have rhythms and disciplines that are small steps in the right direction. And I think we'll be surprised that over time how much of a difference it makes. For me, one of the small steps in the right direction that I take is reading my Bible on a daily basis. And not only reading my Bible, but I also listen to the Bible. Having both practices, which significantly increases the amount of Bible content that I am having into my life, has been immensely beneficial. But it wasn't beneficial right away. It took time. It took a while before I started to see the fruits of that. And honestly, I noticed the fruits of it more so on the days when I didn't read my Bible and I didn't listen to the scriptures. Yes, it can be tempting to pursue the instantaneous transformations. I think we all want the big, glorious moments with God. But I think it's just as important that we remember Beavers, that we remember that it is steady motion in the right direction, spiritual practices that are productive and fruitful are not necessarily big, they're consistent. I hope this is encouraging to you in your walk with the Lord. I encourage you to go outside and to make being outside in creation one of those practices that helps you over time develop a connection with the Lord. Now, may the Lord of peace himself give you peace at all times, in every way. The Lord be with you all.